Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today I wanted to show you the contents of the latest Ipsy Glam bag, which is this one right here. And I actually went in yesterday when I got it and tried out every single thing in the bag except for one of the items, and I wanted to give you a quick first impressions of everything too. So let's just get to it. So this month we got a see-through bag, and it's got little ice cream cones and like a popsicle looking thing on it. And now we're going to open it up and I can show you what's inside. I have to say I was starting to give up on Ipsy, but when I opened it up and I saw this, which is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Makeup to Go Liquid Compact, I think I might hold on to it just because this was such a great item that now I'm curious about what's going to be in next month. So let me show you what the compact looks like outside of the box. It is this, and when you open it up, it's actually 0.4 ounces. And when you open it up, basically it's compact like this, and it's got this little dot in the center, and when you squeeze this button, you sort of get half a face worth of foundation come up. I would describe the foundation as being somewhat liquidy, but not like a runny liquidy. It still holds up. And when I put it on last night, I put it on a few hours before bed just to test it. I was really blown away because I sort of put it on in the dark without looking in a mirror or anything. And when I went up to the mirror to look at my face, I was expecting it to be a disaster, which I wouldn't have held against the foundation. But my face looked really nice. Like the foundation was even. The color luckily just happened to work out for me. I got the Shell Beige 4N1, which seems to be the right color for my skin tone, which is a medium. This is what I loved about it. It felt like I had put a really good face cream on my face. And that's it. Like I felt my skin immediately. I felt my skin 2 hours later. I felt my skin 4 hours later. And it just felt like I had gotten out of the shower and put on a nice coat of a good face cream. Like it just felt like it was absorbing in my skin. It didn't feel sticky, tacky. Didn't feel like I had foundation on my face at all. And that matched up with the fact that it gave me a nice medium coverage that I could definitely build to a more of a full coverage was really the selling point for me. Definitely stay tuned because I'm going to be doing a full review of this product and let you know how it goes after using it several times and in several different ways. The next item was this little bronzer highlighter, and it's from a company that I've never heard of called Manna Kadar Beauty, and I'm totally butchering that, so I apologize to whoever makes this makeup. And what it is it's this teeny little compact that has a highlighter on one side and a bronzer on the other. And you can see right here, and I used this as well. I tested this last night, and it was the same thing. I put this on sort of in the dark. I didn't have a mirror. I was just kind of throwing it on just to see, and I was expecting it to be a disaster. And when I looked in the mirror, I was actually impressed by the bronzer. The highlighter is nice, but to be honest, I'm not a huge highlighter person, so I have yet to find one that I really like or that works nicely on my skin. But the bronzer really impressed me because I wasn't expecting it to be much of anything. When I look at this in person, it just looks like, honestly, it looks like a cheap eyeshadow to me. It doesn't look like a good product. It doesn't look like it's finely milled or have the qualities that I look for in makeup or that my higher end makeup has. But when I put it on, it looked really nice and it blended out nicely. So for me, great first impression, really impressed and wasn't expecting that because again, it looks like a lower end product that isn't gonna blend for you. The next item is a lip crayon from a company called TreStique, which I've never heard of before. It is very creamy. It goes on very nicely. It has a good glide to it, and it feels definitely like a good product. So great first impression on this one. This month, they're totally winning with me. The next item is this charcoal wash-off mask. I love masks. I think we're all kind of into them now. In this pack, like, it has enough in it. Like, you can do your whole face. So they weren't cheap about it, and they didn't give you one of those like thin things that looks like they come out of a magazine, which drives me insane. So I'm looking forward to that. And my last item, it's a brush from Luxie. It's the 660 Precision Foundation. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I've gotten a brush from Luxie every single month since I started Ipsy. And brushes are always my favorite item because if they're a good quality, they're something that you can kind of keep forever so long as you take care of them. And I really like this brush. This is my favorite brush to come from an Ipsy Glam bag because got a fuller head on it. And even though it's sold as a foundation brush, I would personally wouldn't use it as a foundation brush. I would use it for powders. And in fact, today I used it for contour and highlight and bronzing, and that worked nicely. But really, I think this brush, if you happen to get this one, it would be a great like setting powder brush. I think that's really what it is. It looks like all my setting powder brushes. So really nice. And I think of all the Luxie brushes I've gotten, this is the one that feels like it's the best quality and the one that's going to be a go-to brush, as opposed to being maybe like a second tier brush that, you know, I'm happy to have them. I like them. They work well, but they're not my first go-to brush. So another win. So those were the items. There was the foundation, there was the bronzer highlighter, there was the lip crayon, the charcoal mask, the brush, and then of course the little bag. Let me know what you thought of the bag and if you thought it was worth it, and also what was your favorite item. I'm always curious to hear what that was. For me, without question, it was this Estee Lauder. I apologize for it being really dirty, but it definitely holds on to every fingerprint. So that was it. That was the Ipsy Glam Bag. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to this channel. I will be putting out many, many more videos in the month of May. And as I said in an earlier video, I will eventually be settling on a regular schedule. Right now, I'm kind of putting them out whenever I have new products to show you. But I will be settling into a regular schedule soon. So I hope you'll be joining me. I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great week. And I hope to see you soon. Take care.